I would like to think as a loving parent, may not express it all the time, is that you just cannot stop loving your child. They are your child. They may change outwardly, but they're still the same person. That's what you have to get through to your own head and explain to yourself. They are the same person. And you love them before, you'll love them after, and you just never stop. Yep, that's yours.
Hey folks, welcome to my channel, Authentic TJ. For those of you first-timers here, I'm a queer trans guy coming at you with big life events, small life events, authentic chats, and vlogs. Today I have some special guests. I have decided to have my parents join me for today's vlog and talk about, being a parent of a trans kid. This is their first time in front of the camera. I'm really hoping that their personalities shine through, and if it gets a lot of likes and thumbs up, that there will be more of them coming to you. And so if that interests you, hit the subscribe button down below, and here's my parents.
G'day, my name is Dan.
And I'm Jackie. We're Tyler's parents.
We are.
I'll talk next. Okay?
Okay, you can talk. Go ahead.
We found out in 2010, in October. I was in the living room back in Ontario, and Dan called me into his office. He said, I think maybe you better come in. We have something to show you. Go ahead. It's your turn.
And it was an email from our son Tyler, and he informed us that he was in transition from a female to a male. You're on.
I am. We didn't know what to respond or how. My stomach did a flip-flop, and then we thought, he's our child. So we sent him an email back saying, no matter what, I'm going to start to cry. You go ahead.
The thing with having children is no matter what happens in their life, they're your child, and we always love them and respect what they do.
And in 2011, we decided to make the move out to Victoria. And one of the main reasons we moved, not only because it's a beautiful area, but was to help Tyler in his transition. He was not going to do it alone. After
moving to Victoria, we sat and talked with him. One of the key things that I had a problem with was the pronouns. What is the correct terminology? What are the correct, how do you address a person who's in transition? What name do you, how did you pick the name? And there were a multitude of things. And the problem with Tyler is he gave no space. You either say it correctly the first time or don't say it at all. And it was tough, because when you have a child that you had a female name and everything that goes with it for 40 years or 38 years.
I'd like to correct that. I believe what I actually did say is I informed both of you that out of everyone, I was giving you two the most leeway,
yes,
because I knew that it was going to be the most challenging for you. So interesting how we happen to have different views of what happened there.
That's his.
Anyhow, I'll leave now.
My advice to Dan was, don't use her, she, him. Use his first name. Always refer to him by
Tyler.
And then I think that helped with the transition for both of us.
Back to when we received the email, right away your mind goes, oh my goodness, what does it entail? What actually happens? Who is this person? Do they change? Are they somebody else? And
what went through my mind on both occasions with coming out as a lesbian and then coming out as a trans was being a mother and carrying that child for 9 months. It was, what did I do wrong? And this is what kept going through my mind. What did I do wrong? And later on I found out, hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't anybody. This is the way it was. But that's one of the first things that went through my mind.
If your child...
And just to add, there's nothing wrong with being a lesbian or trans.
No.
Just adding that.
No, there isn't.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
No.
But as a parent, you always want to take care of your children as best you can. And so when you get news that your daughter is going to become present as a male, many things go through your head. But
you become very protective of that child, and nobody and no one, especially friends, family, whatever, is ever going to hurt that child, ever.
But then you also think, you try to get inside their head and say, what have they put up with all these years? Why didn't they tell us? What did we do wrong? Why didn't they tell us? Why didn't we know? How come we didn't see the signs? Are there signs to see?
Why didn't they come to us? Going back to Tyler, I think the one thing that really bothered me was when they knew that he was trans, well, what operation is he going to have and what is he going to have? Well, we don't go up to you and ask you what you're doing. What operation are you having? How are you going to do it? You know, and I just wanted to say it's none of your business. But we did, through Tyler, try to educate people. We found out what they have to go through. Like, you just don't automatically say, I'm trans and I want to have this operation. There's a lot that they have to go through before they can actually have surgeries. And as a parent, you want to be with your child when they make these decisions too. And we were there every step of the way for Tyler. We tried not to oversee with his girlfriend, now wife.
Who's a lovely lady.
Yes, we love her dearly. One thing I personally have noticed in Tyler through this whole transition is from the shy, inward young person he was to the most, how can I word this? Self-confidence he has in himself. He's such a lovely human being. He was before, but the self-confidence that he has now is just wonderful.
Let's not say too much how good he is.
No, we better not. It might go to his head. I wonder if he's listening.
Probably.
I wonder if he's watching this.
Probably.
Your turn.
One of the things that through Tyler frustrated me is, and it shouldn't have because I worked for the government for years, is all the red tape to change your designation on your official papers, your passport, your driver's license, your birth certificate, on all these hoops you have to jump through just because you're transitioning or you've transitioned. It's unbelievable. And then the psychological things that he informed us of, just traveling, and maybe you have to have a pat down if you cross a border, and the looks or the questions that might or may not, it might be asked or may not be asked. It just boggles the mind.
Well, these as parents are what we worry about when they're without us.
Yeah. Sorry, Tyler.
I don't know, that must be, is that your phone?
Yes.
So my dad didn't shut his phone off, so it's going off.
Par for the course.
I thought I had.
So I'm back.
Trying to teach my parents that we need to have like a sign off, that it just can't be that the phone rings and then we're done. So they're just not gonna say a few more things.
Well, I will finish off. Sorry for the interruption, my phone rang. The thing is, love your child, support them, and those two things are the key things. You love them and support them.
And I will finish off by saying we are very proud of Tyler for everything that he has accomplished.
Actually, I'm gonna have the last word as I sit in between my parents. Ooh, tight little fit here. So I really wanted to have my parents do a video to, again, kind of go over their feelings and thoughts when I let them know that I was trans or am trans. And yeah, so if you have any questions, please comment down below. My parents are fairly open. They will probably be open to answering a lot of questions. So please ask, please ask. And again, if you give this a thumbs up, and if you folks are interested in seeing more of my parents, let me know, and I will definitely have more videos with them in it. And I also wanted to say I recognize just how lucky I am to have parents like these two, even though we are a very sarcastic family. We joke around a lot. There is a lot of love, and I really, really am so thankful and grateful that I have the parents I do. I recognize that there are a lot of people out there that don't have as supportive of parents. And so I thank you both for being who you are, for doing this video, and yeah. See you later.
Kiss him.